Joe Harris. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young.
Harden with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Harden can't hit. Chicago with the ball. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Robinson. And he lays it up and in.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Here's Irving. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Stolen by Young. In transition. Here's Barnes. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities spark the fast break.
And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Robinson against Harris. And they pick up 2. Robinson's gotten his second bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Durant. Guarded by Young. Durant, pass to Irving. Clock at 6 to end the run. And Young pulls it down. Left side Barnes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now here's Irving. Outside for Harden. Back to Irving. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Kobe grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Griffin against Barnes. Robinson takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Robinson's got 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The drive by Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Johnson, Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. Barnes goes in, and a big finish by Robinson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Brown to the paint. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
That's some incredible concentration there. Griffin destroying the defense and making the and one look simple.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Outside Johnson. Mills with it, and it's Mills picking him up. And Patty Mills gets a three.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mills. Pass to Chris. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mills for 3. Fires in the triple.
Wow, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
Here's Mills. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Chicago?
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Bruce Brown, Blake Griffin out there with Alize Johnson. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the small forward position. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot, pass to Mills. Outside, Brown. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Chris Sprewell. Now Mills. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Pass to Griffin. Jones grabs the board. Here's DeRozan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout away team.
Here's Irving. Pass to Harden. Durant for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Barnes goes in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Irving against Robinson. No good. A bit long that time. Irving's gone 1 for 4 from the field. The three from Barnes. Hits the trifecta. Barnes has got 13.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Harden. Inside. Durant. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They need this. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 2 minutes. To the middle. Jones misses. Barnes against Durant. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Robinson. 1:43 left in the second. Down low. Here's Jones. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Back to Irving. Pulls up at the elbow. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
1:10 left to play in the first half. Pass to Robinson. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 11.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So it's the home team now. Left side Barnes. Johnson with a double team. Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. And Young pulls it down.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Knocks down the long J.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. He lights out long-distance sniper with unlimited range.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Indiana Pacers up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Barnes. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Kobe Bryant is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Barnes, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas. Here's the break. And Young with the block.
How about that, Trae Young with a block shot.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Irving against Bryant. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Team ball.
Chicago with the ball. Young with it. It's Barnes on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for your home team, Scotty Barnes. 2.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Counted. Durant's got 13. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Barnes against Durant. Bryant outside. Over Irving. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Timeout call. Brooklyn.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Bryant against Irving to the inside. And there it is for him. Mills has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Pass to Sprewell. And he slams it in one-handed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now Durant. No luck on that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Chris. Basket counts. Chris has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside Mills. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Sprewell.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Blake Griffin. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for your home team, Latrell.
And so he hits both. Now here's Harden. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Sprewell.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. That one's good for 2.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 6 points.
And Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft, delicate floater.
And the basket by Chris.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Johnson. Here's the Luwawu-Cabarrot. On target from range. He's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Sprewell. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by James Harden.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Softly drops in the floater.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
Here's Sprewell. No good, off the front rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Checking in for your home team, Mitchell Robinson, Scotty Barnes, Jermaine Jones.
Now Irving. He's got 6. The 3. That shot off. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pacers leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Nets, the star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Johnson is out there with Blake Griffin, and it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And Irving comes to help. That one falls.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Checking in for the away team, Kevin Durant, Joe Harris, Bruce
Durant finds Irving. Back to Durant. And he drives in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Griffin passes to Irving. Clock is at 3. The deep 3 from Durant.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Irving against Young. Kicks it out to Bryant. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Irving against Young. Here's Griffin. Good work defensively by Robinson. Griffin's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Young with the bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Irving finds Durant. Back to Irving from deep. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
And he lobs it up top. Robinson gets the bucket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Bryant against Brown. Pass to Irving. Kick out to Brown. It's tipped. They get it back. 20 feet out. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Chicago?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Mitchell Robinson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Kevin Durant.
First free throw is good.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. We're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Durant. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 8 here in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Back to Mills. Off target from outside. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Johnson against Robinson. Here's Brown. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Keeping the D honest from mid-range can open up other parts of the floor.
Barnes, it's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them.
That's his
Complete
first
control.
personal foul. Second team
And
foul.
that one falls for Carter.
Shooting for the away team, Javon.
And so Carter nails them both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Pass to Johnson. Four on the clock. Carter with it from outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They lead by 23. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Long range from the inbound. Gets the three to fall.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And here's Mills. And so the home crowd treated to a win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see.